Hello, welcome back. It's so good to see you. So today we are going to be talking about some unanswerable questions. I'm sure that there are answers to some of these questions, but I don't care. It kind of reminds me of those shower thoughts that I did a little bit ago. But they're just like interesting questions, and like they just make you think like, what is the answer to that question? I don't know. So yeah, and I thought it would be fun to make a video and share them with you as well. So let's get to it. Okay, the first one says, if you punch yourself and it hurts, are you weak or are you strong? You know, I don't know. Because if you punch yourself, you're like, ow. Are you so strong? Or are you weak because you can't take the hit? Like, what? I don't know. Okay. The next one says, if you took a ship and replaced all of its parts, one at a time, until none of the original parts are intact anymore, is it the same ship or a completely different ship? I mean, it's a slowly changing. I don't know. Like, it's one of those questions that's just like, yes, no. Well, wait a minute. You know what I mean? These questions also remind me of like philosophy and like how you look at things too. So, okay. The next one is, what shape is your field of vision? And it's like, what? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to, is it like maybe an oval, or like is it the shape of an eye? I don't know. I look like a crazy person right now, but it's like, what is the shape of your field of vision? Is it like the shape of your eye, or is it a circle, oval? I don't know. Okay, are we living or slowly dying? I think it's both. Yeah. Okay, what do people do who are born, what do people who are born deaf hear when they think? Yeah, like, do they hear when they think, or is it just like pictures? Like, how does that work? You know what I mean? I would like to know. That's a very interesting question. I'm sure, see what I mean? Like, somebody could answer that question, but like, I don't know the answer to that question, and I don't know anyone that's deaf, so it's not like I can go ask them. That's interesting. Okay, how far up do bald people go when they wash their face? I mean, you gotta get, because you can't go to the top. You know what I mean? Because that's the top of your head, so it's just, I don't know. Is that question kind of rude? I don't know. Okay. If killing people is wrong, then why do we kill people that kill people? A lot of places don't kill people that kill people anymore. It's like illegal. So, and I think it's stupid to kill people that kill people. I'm saying kill people a lot. I know. But yeah, I think it's stupid because it's like, to me, the ultimate punishment would be to make them suffer in prison for like ever. You know what I mean? And then have to, I don't know. I just think that killing people for killing people is stupid. But, you know, whatever, it's up to the state, or I don't know. But if somebody did something to like one of my kids or something, I wouldn't want them to be put to death. No, that's giving them an escape, and I don't think so. I would want them to suffer for like as long as possible. Okay. How important do you have to be assassinated and not just murdered? Now, I read this list to my husband, and he said that he was listening to a podcast that asked the same question. I think it was like Pass the Gravy or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he said that they had the same question on there, and that they had people call in and whatever, because I was just like, how do you know the difference. So there is a question or an answer to that question, and you have to be a politician to be considered assassinated, because if you're like a famous actor or actress and somebody kills you, they were murdered. They were being plotted to murder, this person or whatever. You've never heard of a celebrity being assassinated. You hear about politicians being assassinated. And if you're not a politician, or if you're not, whatever, you're just full murdered. Like, you have to be a politician to be assassinated, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. If a vampire bites a zombie, does the zombie become a vampire, or does the vampire become a zombie? I don't know. I'm sure. I don't know the folklore about vampires or zombies. Folklore, you know what I mean? Like backstory kind of situations. I don't know anything about zombies, and I really don't know anything about vampires, except what I've seen like on TV and stuff. But every show is different, so it's like I really don't know. But I don't know. That, for me, that question is unanswerable. Okay, the next one is, if God created Adam and Eve, did they have belly buttons? Yeah. Did they? Because you have a belly button because that's where you were attached to your mother. So it's like, well, they don't really have a mother. They weren't inside anybody or attached to anything. So did they have belly buttons? I don't know. Okay. The next one says, why do we hit our hands together when we like something? I don't know. It's like you're so excited, you just don't know what to do. You just start shaking in your hands. I don't know. What is up with clapping? Like, who invented clapping as a good thing? You know what I mean? Like, what? I don't know. Can you even stand backwards on a flight of stairs? I'm gonna say no, you can't, because if you stand on some stairs and you face like it's going up, well, you're not backwards going down, you're going up. And if you turn around on that same stair, you're not backwards, you're just going down the stairs. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say no, unless you're standing on the stairs and you walk backwards down the stairs, or you walk backwards up the stairs. That's dangerous, but does that count? I don't know. Okay, the next one says, ew, if tomatoes are a fruit, then is ketchup a smoothie? I mean, technically it could be. Like, what's the definition of smoothie? You know what I mean? Because ketchup is a blended tomato that they put water in. Maybe they don't even put water in it, but I know that they put salt and sugar and stuff in there. So, like, maybe, but it's gross to think about because it's not like you would drink ketchup. Ugh. Okay. Well, maybe that's what a Bloody Mary is. Maybe a Bloody Mary is like a tomato smoothie. I don't know. Okay, how come you never see a billboard being put up by the highway? I'm sure somebody has seen a billboard being put up, right? Like, and also, what does that mean? Does that mean actually building the billboard, or is it replacing the ad? Because now a lot of billboards are digital, so it's just like a computer changing the ad, you know what I mean? But a lot of billboards are still like that sheet. I don't know, it's not paper. Is it like some plastic or tarpy kind of sheet thing? I've never seen one being put up, but I'm sure someone has. Like, do they do that at night? I don't know. I've got a lot more questions about that question. Okay, how do you handcuff a one-armed man? Okay, now, when I read this to my husband, he immediately called our friend because our friend is actually a police officer. And so he was like, well, let's find out. So we called him, and he said that if, the bad guy has only one arm, you handcuff that one arm to his belt, or they have these like loop things or something in the back of their police car to hook people's legs up to or something, so that they don't kick out the windows or something like that. You would handcuff them to that hook in the car. I don't know, but I didn't even think about the whole belt situation. So, and if they don't have a belt, it would be something, I don't know. He said something. They have a plan for it, though, if it ever happens. Okay. If a pack of gum says that each piece is 10 calories, is that for just chewing the gum or also swallowing it? Now, my husband said that it was just for chewing the gum because most people don't swallow the gum. But then I had other questions because I'm like, okay, if it's just for chewing the gum and not for swallowing it, what if you do swallow it? Is it more calories? Like, what does that mean? And also, if it shouldn't count if it's just for chewing the gum, like the sugar or the flavors or whatever that come from the stick of gum itself, because if it's 10 calories, by the time you're done chewing the gum, you've already burned off all those calories. You know what I mean? Like, from the chewing process. So it should say 0 calories, because you're not just going to put a stick of gum in your mouth and suck on it. Gross. Who does that? That's weird. Anyway, okay. Why doesn't the hair on your arms get split ends? This might not be the answer because it's supposedly an unanswerable question, but I think that you get split ends in general because you brush your hair a lot and like you use blow dryers. People dye their hair, all kinds of stuff. So I think that the hair on your head has like more damage to it than the hair on your arms. I think that's my son, sorry. But yeah, like there's more damage to the hair on your head than on your arms. So anyway, okay, let's see. Why are cars made that go faster than the world's speed limit? This is true. I'm like, why do they do that? Because like around where I live, the speed limit is 65 or 70. Like that's the max that you are allowed to go. Why do they make cars that go faster? I understand that different places have different speeds, but like when they know where the vehicle is going to be shipped to or whatever, shouldn't they think about those speed limits? I feel like if they put a limit on the speed of the car, it would cause less accidents and stuff like that, don't you think? I don't know. And then if they made all the cars do, like, at least around here, I know other countries and stuff, they're allowed to go faster, but if they made the cars in America only able to go 70, they could make the race cars go faster, because, for sport, is that a sport? I don't know. Event, whatever. And then they could also make the cop cars go faster. That way, the cops could always catch the bad guys. What about that? They should do that. I know this isn't a suggestion video, but it's a question video, but come on. That seems smart, right? I don't know. I'm just talking. Whatever. Okay, the next one says, how do we know we all see the same colors in the same way? I think about that like all the time. Because I'm like, and I feel like they did like a study that men see colors different than women do because, like, I don't know, it's super sciencey or whatever, but like women can detect subtle differences in like all these different colors, and she'll be like, this is a specific type of blue, or oh, it's cerulean, and the man will be like, yeah, it's blue, but it's like, no, that's cerulean, and that's, like sky. I don't know. I can't think of colors right now, but yeah, like she'll see sapphire and he'll see blue, and be like, whatever, that's blue. But yeah, like, but also I think it's meaning like, how do we know that what I'm seeing as blue is not actually yellow for somebody else, but they don't know that it's yellow because they've been told their whole life that it's blue. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, the next one is, how can you throw away a garbage can? I have this same question because I have a garbage can that the bottom, you can tell it's about to come out because you can see little bits of light through it. And it's our outdoor garbage can that we leave out by the street for the trash company to pick up or whatever. But I'm like, well, I'm gonna need to throw that away soon and get a new trash can. But it's like, how do I make them know that this trash can isn't a trash can, it's a can that is trash? You know what I mean? Like, do I need to put a sign on it that says, please put this trash can in the garbage truck? Like, what do I do? How do I throw this garbage can away? I don't know. Okay, is it possible to cry underwater? I don't know. Okay, so I'm picturing like you're swimming in a pool and then something very sad happens and like you're crying. Okay, but if you go underwater, obviously the tears can still come out, but you wouldn't know because you're surrounded by water. So I'm going to say yes. It's possible to cry underwater, but you won't be able to tell because you're surrounded by water. I don't know. Okay. How does the universe expand if there's nothing outside of it? I don't know. There's got to be stuff outside of it, right? I don't know. This question is unanswerable. Okay. Why isn't there mouse-flavored cat food? Probably because gross. Like, my husband said that there isn't mouse-flavored cat food because the cat doesn't want to eat the mouse, it just wants to kill it. Is that true? I don't know. I've never seen a cat eat something. I know that they like to kill things and then just leave their dead bodies as like gifts for their owner. Gross. But like, maybe if it's like a street cat or like a homeless cat, it would eat the mouse. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But also, don't they have to have like taste testers or something like in the food factories? How do they know that their food tastes like that? It's not like they can give it to the dog and be like, does this taste like chicken? Yeah, it tastes like chicken or cat or whatever. I think that they have to have a person actually taste test it. God, that would be the worst job to have. Taste testing animal food? Ugh. But like, okay, so let's say that's your job. Would you really want to try mouse-flavored cat food? No, I don't think so. Okay, do bald people get dandruff? I mean, isn't dandruff with the skin and not the hair? So, I mean, technically they could get dandruff, right? It would just be like a flaky head. I don't know. I'm sure there's an answer to that question, but I'm not bald, so I'm not gonna go look that up. Okay, let's see. How can Charlie be short for Charles when both names consist of the same number of letters? Charlie, Charles. Yeah. I don't think it's necessarily short for Charles. I think it's a nickname for Charles. It's just like a cute, because like my nephew's name is Charles. He was named after my great-grandfather, and my sister always just called him Charlie because he was Grandpa Charlie, and so, but his, full name was Charles. I don't know, and I feel like Charlie is like a cute kid name, and then maybe when he becomes an adult he'll be Charles. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think it's short for it. I think it's just a nickname, maybe. I don't know. Okay, and this is the last one. It says, why is it to watch a movie we have to press play, but to play a game we have to press start? Okay, so to watch a movie we press play. Okay. Instead of start. And then to play a game we have to press start. That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe because before games and stuff were invented, it was just movies, and so you would play it. I don't know. That's too complicated. I don't know. It hurts my brain. I don't want to have to think too hard about these things. Anyway, so yeah, I hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.